early, by gosh. So we have 3 junior Holstein heifers to show here. 2 of them, of course, are FFA. 1 is 4-H. We're going to bring them all in together. Abby Peterson is our judge out here for our dairy classes. So we will bring in Maggie Mendrink, Selena Cuellar, and Brett Mendrink to show their junior Holstein heifers.
Good morning. Thank you everyone for bringing your heifers out today. In this class of 3, we're going to start the class with this black heifer walking out. She's got a little bit of advantage over the top, a hardness over the top. She's a little taller through the hooks and pins. So you can go ahead and lead her out, Maggie. Then this white heifer in second. This pair for me places over the 3rd place heifer, body capacity, and they keep their legs under them a little bit more than this nice tall heifer coming out in 3rd.
So in our junior heifer class there for dairy show, Maggie Mendrink will win first, Selena Cuellar second, and Brett Mendrink third. So now we'll go to dairy showmanship. It's going to be the same 3 kids. We'll see how they do. We got Brett Mendrink, our 4-H showman, and our 2 FFA showmen from the Hermiston FFA chapter, Selena Cuellar and Maggie Mendrink. We're looking at our showmanship class for our dairy entries here. Brett Mendrink, our 4-H showman out there. We'll determine our grand and reserve in our FFA division with Selena Cuellar and Maggie Mendrink.
I really appreciate a group of kids, even when the class is small, that they're still out here working hard and showing everybody that they've put in the time and effort to make these cattle presentable. And I'm going to go out here and name our champion. It's a group of 3 that did everything that I asked. They had answers for my questions, were prompt and watched me the whole time, responded on the halter for changing setups. So I'd like to applaud all 3 of you for doing a good job this morning.
Your grand champion dairy showman on the FFA side is Maggie Mendrink. And reserve is Selena Cuellar. And your grand champion 4-H dairy showman is Brett Mendrink. Let's give all of our dairy showmen a round of applause. Thank you once again, Abby, for judging. Originally from New Hampshire, but now living out here in the Wild West. So that'll... So we do have an open showman that's going to come in here and show a dairy heifer. Noah Peterson going to be our one and only open dairy showman this morning.
Just the one entry for the open class today, but she's a tall heifer who carries her feet and legs very well underneath her. Thank you very much.
Congratulations to Noah Peterson, our open showman out there. And that will complete our dairy show here at the Umatilla County Fair. Here in just a few minutes, we'll get ready to start our breeding classes for 4-H. Then we'll move into FFA, and then just keep on keeping on.
Okay, so I'm Rose. I'm in charge of the adult showmanship. So it's $50 to get in and $100 to get out. And the names I have on this list right now is Reuben Harris, Jake Stanley, and Alan Murdoch. So Jake Stanley and Alan Murdoch still need to be paid for. So if you're the one who signed them up, please come up and pay. And if you don't pay before the show, they won't be able to do it. Ian Murdoch, sorry. I get names wrong all the time.
Good morning. Happy Friday. I am Princess Katie Hennings, and I am so excited for today and the dairy cattle show and all that fun stuff.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Princess Cheyenne Lancaster, and I hope everyone does really well today.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Princess Kate Doherty, and I'd like to remind all of the FFA showmen that you must be in OD tomorrow before the award ceremony begins.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Princess Haley Loyland, and don't forget that there's all-around showmanship tonight at 6 o'clock. Thank you guys for coming out this morning.
Okay, so there's a few people who still need to pay. Jake Stanley and Mrs. Murdoch, you guys need to pay for your entries for different people. Jake Stanley, you need to come and pay your fees.
All right, we got 7 people entered up in that adult showmanship. It's always a fun time. We're going to get ready with our breeding classes here. We got 4-H. We're going to start our breeding classes here with the crossbred junior calf heifer, Carly Marks, Mackenzie Marks. And we'll also bring crossbred junior calf steer, Kinsley Dennis.
We got young people out here with these 2 red Angus calves. We got a steer and a heifer, and they're actually in 2 different classes. The young lady's December heifer said her mom died. She's just been taking care of her, decided to bring her to the fair. The young steer calf's out here. Nice cattle. Good to have kids involved in the project and being here learning about animal agriculture. Congratulations. They'll both get blue ribbons.
Congratulations to Kinsley Dennis. She'll get a blue ribbon for her little steer, and then Carly Marks as well. So now we'll bring in our Red Angus Junior Yearling Heifer class made up of Mac Murdoch. We're going to bring them all in. So we'll go into our Angus Junior Yearling Heifers as well. Ryland Dodge, Coulter Raymond, Pace Raymond, Mackenzie Marks, and we'll also bring in a Hereford Junior Yearling Heifer, Henry Walliser. We'll bring them all in. Each breed is a division, of course, and we'll determine the champion junior yearling heifer as well. Ryland Dodge, you are being called to the ring right now. Ryland Dodge, bring your junior yearling Angus heifer to the ring if you're ready. Oh, he's a scratch, Clint.
You know, for a one-class, three-breed, 4-H breeding show, there's quite a bit of talent out here. Let's give these kids a round of applause for a nice set of females. The rules of attrition are just going to figure this deal out. I mean, obviously, the young man's Red Angus heifer is going to be your champion Red Angus. She's the only one here. The young man over here with the nice Hereford heifer is going to have the champion Hereford. Then we've got to do the Angus deal and the Supreme as we get done with this, because we're doing 3 different classes and a final round here all at the same time. So, you know, you look at the Angus heifers and you kind of decide what you want to do. The young lady's heifer, I mean, that thing's going to be a cow. She's going to look the best when you turn her out on grass and get a 600-pound calf sucking her. She's going to lean up. She's going to be functional, and she's going to work really well from that standpoint. When we bring her in here to town, that one needs to be more elegant, needs to be better shouldered, needs to be more feminine up front to compete with the other 2, but a nice female. I look forward to the young lady, you know, making that one a cow and getting her doing the job she was built to do. The other 2 Angus heifers are similar yet different, and it's an interesting pair for me because I think most people probably see them probably different than I do, but the first heifer, I mean, that heifer's got all the center body in the world. I mean, she's really square-ribbed, really deep, really capacious. I mean, that heifer's head and neck and the way it sticks up out of the top of her shoulder. I mean, she's elegant and kind of built like a modern-day show heifer should be. Get to studying that one. She's a little bit heavier condition for me. She's a nickel flat. I mean, she's just a nickel flat. Looks a little bit more like, you know, Angus show cattle now. We're trying to make them big rectangles instead of mean animals. But that's an awful nice heifer with a ton to her. The March heifer behind her really is not breed typical. I mean, that one's longer. She's got a better hip and hind leg. She's square and wider to her pin set. She's greener. Her head and just right under her throat isn't quite as attractive as the female in front of her, but just the density and the boldness right behind her shoulder, I mean, that one's just got a little more oomph to her, and I think in terms of making bulls and making stout men in the future, I think that one's got an upshot and got some opportunity. Both very nice. For this guy, I like the young man's heifer. Here's your champion overall. Congratulations. His brother's going to be reserve. Good job. So now we're going to come back and get into the Supreme round. Obviously, we have our champion Angus heifer. Champion Angus heifer, Hereford heifer, and our red heifer on this end. Red Angus heifer, extremely functional, extremely nice, really ultra feminine. I think the young man's done a good job the last couple of days bringing her out here and showing her. I like that heifer a ton. I think she's missing some bells and whistles in relation to some of the other heifers in here. I like to stouten her pin set up just a little bit, bolder up in the center part of her rib, but really a nice female, very breed representative. Hereford heifer's attractive and nice. She's lacking some performance in relation to the red heifers. I mean, that's a February yearling, and then you got a March yearling, January yearling, February yearling over there. So to put it in perspective, I think that one needs some more oomph and some more power to compete with them. So we're going to keep the Angus heifers together. Young man, you'll be supreme, and you'll be reserve. Congratulations.
Congratulations to Mac Murdoch for having the champion Red Angus Junior Yearling Heifer. Henry Walliser with the champion Junior Yearling Hereford Heifer. In the Angus Junior Yearling Heifers class, Coulter Raymond will win that. Pace Raymond reserve. Mackenzie Marks third. And then Supreme will be Coulter Raymond. Reserve will be Pace Raymond. So congratulations to all of them. And now we'll get ready to bring in our FFA breeding classes, and we're going to start that off with a Angus Early Summer Yearling Bull. Coulter Meads, the Echo FFA will bring that bull in. We'll judge him, and then we'll bring in all our FFA breeding females. Once again, this is Coulter Meads with a early summer yearling bull in the Angus breed.
Single entry in the bull division, the FFA show. You know, a lot of times you come to these things and every bull they drag out to you should be a steer and not a very good one, but this is not the case in this particular situation. Young man's got a nice one. The calf's built good. He's got some shape and got some power, and probably going to be ultra competitive as he goes through, and the young man continues to show him. So congratulations. Let's give him a round of applause.
Congratulations to Coulter Meads with his grand champion, Angus Early Summer Yearling Bull. Now we'll bring all of our female FFA breeding classes into the ring at the same time. We've got 3 different breeds represented here. In the Black Angus, we have Angus Early Summer Yearling, Coulter Meads, Maggie Mendrick. We'll give Coulter a chance to turn around and grab his female and bring her in. And then we will have Mac Murdoch bring in his Red Angus Early Junior Yearling Heifer. And then Trip Carroll will bring in his Simmental Early Junior Yearling Heifer. We'll judge them as breeds, judge the overall female, and we'll put them head to head with our 4-H breeding classes as well. So in the ring right now, we've got Maggie Mendrick, Trip Carroll with the Simmental. Maggie's got an Angus, Coulter's got an Angus, and we've got Mac Murdoch leading the Red Angus up the alley here.
Another nice set of females that the FFA kids bring out here. We've got 2 Angus heifers, the May heifer that's in the lead here, and then the heifer that's in the third hole's also a May Angus heifer, a Simmental, then a Red Angus. So as we go through this deal, we got to pick our champion Red Angus, which is obviously the red heifer, and that's a very nice female. Really bold, really conventional in her build. I mean, again, I think she's one of those that her best day is going to be with a calf at side of her instead of with a show heifer. She's a little more conventional and common in her front, but in relationship to a cow that's got some power and some performance and really going to be able to go make a living in short grass country, I think that's a nice one. The May heifer, the May Angus heifer, I mean, this female's big for a May. I mean, this one's the one that kind of has that backdrop silhouette look. I mean, she's big, she's extended, she's long, she's level pinned. A female that's, you know, good enough in her structure and her femininity. You know, I'd like to clean her head up a little bit and make her look a little more attractive in her jaw. But a nice female that, I mean, is ultra competitive. But in, you know, in that type of cattle, that one could get boldened up and shapened up just a touch more. Young man brings a Simmental heifer that's long-bodied and got some muscle and some power, and which is good to see because, I mean, a lot of these guys raising Continentals now decide to make them all look like Angus, and I don't like that. At least she's got some shape and some power. In relation to her British breed counterpart, she needs to be softer and deeper, but really a powerful kind of nice heifer in that spot. Young lady's little May heifer doesn't have the performance as the other one. I mean, she's nice, she's attractive. I'd like to fix her from her chest floor back to her flank and you know, line that a little bit better. For a heifer that's that green, she's deposited quite a bit of fat in her brisket and it makes her throw her balance off. But a nice set of females all the way through. So obviously we've got our champion Red Angus, our champion Simmental. Young man, you're going to be champion Angus. Young lady, you're going to be reserve champion Angus. And then I'll go select the Supremes. So give these kids a round of applause. I'll go shake the hands of the champion reserve overall.
Top 2, okay. Well, congratulations to all of our breed winners. Trip Carroll was the champion Simmental. Mac Murdoch, the champion Red Angus. Coulter Meads, the champion Angus. Maggie Mendrick, reserve Angus female. And the supreme female in FFA breeding classes, Coulter Meads. Reserve was Mac Murdoch. So we will bring back Coulter Meads, Mac Murdoch, for our runoff for our overall supreme female here at the Umatilla County Fair. And we're also going to bring in our 4-H champion in reserve, and we'll put them all head to head here. That's Coulter Raymond and Pace Raymond. So we've got Coulter Meads, Coulter Raymond, Pace Raymond, and Mac Murdoch. And we will determine our overall supreme. Josh Mavenkamp, our beef judge this week from Bliss, Idaho. Got a lot of experience in the Angus cattle business and the cattle business overall.
An excellent set of females that come back here. And I mean, heifers have probably already been competitive in places and will continue to do so. And we've talked all about them in class. And I think when I get in these breeding cattle deals, you know, I look to kind of figure out which one's the hardest to build. And any of you that paid attention to a sire book lately, we can get a lot of them that are $350 combined value, and we can make them look like chickens on toothpicks. And we can get some that we can get as deep and as fat as we want. But it's hard to build one with a round rib cage, a wide pin set, especially in this Angus business, with some length of body, some real foot, some real bone, and some doability all at the same time and still make maternal. So, I mean, for me, probably different than a lot of guys that are going to do some of these. They're just going to pick the deepest, softest, prettiest one. When I can get one that's that way and built that way, I'm attracted to them pretty hard. Young man, you're going to be supreme overall with this female. I like that one. Congratulations. Obviously, she's going to be the champion Angus as well. Get back and you get the two deeper-bodied heifers together, the two that are softer, and they kind of have that silhouette look that you see when you open a magazine. And I think from a body condition standpoint, they're relatively the same. The May heifer's just bigger. They're both heavy, a little heavier condition. May heifer's bigger, stretches it out. If you made me 5 foot tall, I'd be round. But that's the difference of this heifer. You know, this one's bigger and taller and longer, and you can get away with it. I mean, I think there's some differences in foot size and bone. I don't think either one of them are right in their hock. I think it's a very competitive set of females. For me, I think I like this heifer a little bit better, young man. She's a little bolder and rounder in her rib. Congratulations, you'll be reserved. Give these kids a round of applause.
Well, congratulations to Coulter Raymond, the supreme overall female here at the Umatilla County Fair, and Pace Raymond, reserve. So congratulations to all of our 4-H and FFA breeding cattle. We will get ready for our open classes. And Rose Murray has an update on the adult showmanship.
Okay, so I'm going to need Jake Stanley to come and pay for his. Darcy Sexton to pay, and Amanda Harris. Thank you.
All right, here's those who are signed up. Rose is going to tell you all about it.
Ruben Harris, Jake Stanley, Mr. Murdoch. Sorry, I don't even know how to pronounce your first name. I'm sorry. Ian Murdoch. Joe Sullivan, Heston Gallinup, Ellery Jones, Katie Skillman, Courtney Walton, Travis Carnine, RJ Francis, Clint Sexton, and Brock Linnell. Those are the people who will be doing it, and if you want to buy yourselves out, then you have to pay $100. And Princess Haley is also in it.
It's going to be a heck of a lot cheaper for you to show in the adult showmanship than it is to buy yourself out. So we'll get ready with our open classes of breeding animals here at the Umatilla County Fair. get ready with our open breeding show here. We've got a junior heifer calf entry here. Ian Murdoch has 4 of them. We'll bring those in.
A really nice set of Red Angus females. It gets harder when you get one group from one breeder and they all kind of built the same and they have, you know, obviously genetics are probably similar and you're going through, but a first trip to town. I like the heifer calf that leads this deal, the combination of the one that's got some extra conditions, more rib shape and power and depth of body, the other heifer that leads off. Another nice one in the third hole. I mean, that was just a little slider and a nickel flatter in relation to the 2 above her. And the big power performance-oriented heifer that's going to make a lot of, you know, the kind that's going to make herd bulls, the kind that's going to be powerful. You just put a dress on her and you bring her to town. She's just a little more common in relation to how those other three are built. But 4 real nice heifers. Congratulations.
All right, so congratulations to Ian Murdoch for winning first, second, third, and fourth in that class of junior Red Angus heifers. We will now bring in all the rest of our open breeding female. Turner Bowman bring in a April junior yearling heifer. We've got the Sexton boys. They're going to bring in a couple Red Angus. That's Calvin Sexton and Chandler Sexton. Early junior yearling heifers in the Red Angus breed. Ian Murdoch also has a early senior calf. And Garrett Saul has a Simmental, April junior yearling heifer. So out there in the ring right now, we got Turner Bowman. We've got Calvin and Chandler Sexton and Garrett Saul. Several breeds represented out there. After our open class, we'll have a little peewee showmanship. So if you've got a peewee that wants to show, then we'll give them the opportunity to get out here and show in our peewee showmanship.
Well, we get out here in the junior yearlings, and it looks like everything's going to be coming back for the champion round in a minute because different breeds, and we'll just work through what we have here. The young man Simmental heifer is going to be the winner of the Simmental class, the Bronco face female. He's doing a great job. He's only 6 years old out here wrestling that heifer. His help in the back have got a really gentle for him. That's what some of this open class is about, is get young people that don't have experience, and that's what we got out here. Experience before they come first year 4-Hers. So I think that's pretty cool. Young man has a nice female. Congratulations. Young man with a crossbred heifer, and he's probably got the best mold I've seen all fair, and usually I see some pretty good ones, but I mean, I think he can handle his the best, and it's the nice one. Nice heifer. He's doing a great job. It's good to have him. She'll be first place in your crossbred heifer division. And then when we get here to the, let's give him a round of applause. Get out here to the Sexton boys and the Sexton parents, and the two Red Angus heifers, the only decision we have to make. You know, I think, you got Chandler's heifer. She's the long-bodied, smooth one, and Calvin's heifer's just a little stouter and rounder and bolder in her rib. I like Calvin's a little bit better, and I like Chandler's, so Calvin's is going to be first, and Chandler's is going to be second. Congratulations to all these young kids out here working.
All right, congratulations to Chandler for being second. Turner Bowman for winning the crossbred heifer out there, and then Garrett Saul for winning the Simmental heifer. And now we will bring in our top two of our Red Angus heifers we saw a moment ago from Ian Murdoch. And we'll determine our overall open class female.
A nice set of females all the way through for your champion round, your open division. And I think from a breeding standpoint, you just got to kind of think about where you want to be in the future, which priority you want to take, how you want to use these and come within breeds. The big Red Angus heifer, I mean, that one's best day is going to be raising a calf. I mean, she's really stout-ribbed and round, and she's going to be able to maintain flesh and come in hopefully pregnant as a bred heifer, 2- and 3-year-old, and then make a living in this business. Come down to the next most competitive heifer is going to be the Simmental heifer. And, you're going to kind of try to make some high performance Simmental bulls that had some extra shape and some stoutment. And that one has the length of body and the bone work and the skeleton to do that. She doesn't have enough lower third for me, but that's also a little bit breed indicative. If you're going to put that much performance in one, are you going to get them deep and soft as well? Then you got the babies that have the youth advantage. And, I mean, for me, those are hard to get around because they're just more elegant as they haven't put on that extra fat through the summer. A bred heifer gets to be a chunky girl on birth control, and these heifer calves look like they're just fresh and ready to go right now. And so you study these back and forth. And if bigger was always better, I guess Miss America would weigh 300 pounds. I like the babies as champion and reserve. Congratulations to these guys.
Well, congratulations to Ian Murdoch with your champion overall and reserve overall open class breeding cattle. And congratulations to everybody else out. We'll do it for all of our beef breeding classes. We'll get ready for a little peewee showmanship here pretty quick. So if you got a peewee that wants to show,
All right, for the adult showmanship, we have 3 classes. The first class is Ruben Harris, Jake Stanley, and Ian Murdoch, Joe Sullivan, Heston Gallo, Ellery Jones, Katie Skillman. That is class 1. And then class 2 is Courtney Watson, Travis Carnine, RJ Francis, Clint Sexton, Brock Linnell, Princess Haley, not Princess Haley, she's not doing it, Amy Raymond, Kaylee Evans, Amy Weisner, that's second class. Third class is Amy Weisner, Jordan Bennett, and Ashley Stanley, and Dan Doran. That's it. That was class 3. We hope you all can see how much fun it is. So we have 3 classes. I hope you can see all of them. It's going to be really fun. And to get yourself out, if you were on this list, will be $100. Thank you. And now it's time for the Pee Wee Showman. We have a new person on class 3, and his name is Luke Morgan. Here's our Pee Wee Showmans with the Sexton Brothers, and Reese Murray with Mr. Linnell, and the Sullivan Cooper. And then we have Will Smith. Then Quint Diffenbach. And Gary. I mean, Aaron. Steer on the loose. And Tessa Sully.
Well, the future's bright in Umatilla County. There's a whole pile of young kids that want to show beef cattle, and that's pretty exciting. Let's give these kids a round of applause. We're going to go around and talk to all of them. You guys can cheer for them, and then we'll see. Everybody's going to be a winner at the end of this deal, but let's introduce these guys. Hey, young man, what's your name?
Garrett,
How old are you, Garrett?
6.
Well, Garrett's 6 and got a big semi heifer. Good job, Garrett. Give him a round of applause. You want your turn on the microphone? What's your name?
Chandler,
How old are you?
8.
Chandler's 8. Let's give Chandler a round of applause. Hey, you got your hat on crooked. You know anybody else that does that? Hey, what's your name?
Calvin,
How old are you, Calvin?
6. No, 7. 7.
Calvin doesn't know how old he is. Let's give Calvin, yeah. Let's give him a round of applause. Hey, buddy, what's your name?
Cooper,
How old are you?
7.
Give Cooper a round of applause. How are you? What's your name?
Reese,
Uh-oh, we're going to get in trouble right here. How old are you, Reese?
7.
All right, let's give Reese a round of applause. It's your turn. What's your name, young man?
Will,
How old are you?
9.
Give Will a round of applause. Out here, the big red steer. All right, my second favorite mullet. Right here. Young man, what's your name?
Quaid,
How old are you, Quaid?
8.
All right, let's give Quaid a round of applause. Buddy, what's your name?
James,
James, how old are you?
5.
5 years old and a big steer. Good job, James. And the one young lady, how are you? What's your name?
Tessa,
Tessa, how old are you?
8.
Tessa's 8 as well. Give her a big round of applause right here for all these stinky boys. Hey guys, Clint's got a halter for everybody. You're going to go to the Sullivan's trailer and get. He's got one sample here. Let's give these kids a big round of applause and the people that halter broke these cattle to get these little ones out here. Thanks for having me. I think this concludes what I have to do in Umatilla County, so thank you.
So if you get all your steers put away, everybody can go over to the booth. I'll take your name over there. You can go over and pick whatever color halter you want out of the rope show halter out of the show box over there. As soon as you get your steer handed off, we'd like you to go to the backdrop before you take over Sullivan's and get one picture. Okay, so everybody go to the back, put your heifer or your steer away and go to the backdrop for a picture. And then you can go over to Sullivan's. Good job. Give them one more round of applause.
All right, kids, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. It's almost time for the adult showmanship. Okay, in our first class, we have Ruben Harris, Jake Stanley, Ian Murdoch, Joe Sullivan, Heston Ganala, Ellery Jones, Katie Skillman. That is class 1. If you'd like to buy yourself out last minute, that will be $100. Thank you. We'll also give you guys about 20 minutes to get ready if you need it.
So let's say 9:45 adult. 9, or let's say 9:40. So listen, class 1 of adult showmanship will start at 9:40.
Class 1 will start at 9:40. So I'll give you guys some time to get your steers ready and do whatever you need to do because this is a 7-person class. The second class will be Courtney Walton, Travis Carnine, R.J. Francis, Clint Sexton, Brock Linnell, Amy Raymond, and Kylie Evans. Class 3 will be Amy Weisler, Jordan Brennett, Ashley Stanley, Dan Doran, Luke Morgan, and Haley Thompson, and last but not least, Josh Mavenkamp. And then we have our judges out in the arena. Boys, come over here and introduce yourselves and get off your phones, please.
I'm Rylan Dodge, Pace Raymond, Coulter Raymond.
Thank you, boys. All right, Lisa Morgan's in now. She's been added on, so find a steerer. Brock, you're in class 1. Ruben Harris, please come to the makeup area. Ruben Harris, please come. Ian Murdoch, come.
We need to get them here so we can start our show. Heston Gallup.
And Heston Gallup. Katie Skillman, please come to the makeup area. Class 1, you may enter the ring. $100 to get bought out. Last chance. Anybody want to pay $100 to get out? No? Okay. You can also bow yourself out when you're in the ring.
Why don't you guys come introduce the judges? You did? I didn't hear that.
Judges. Judges.
Clemson class 1 now. You're okay. Just relax. You know,
Judges. Only 2 in there. Pick 2 and stay in there.
only how to be a better showman.
All right, kids. Time to get up to the fence and tell your parents how to be a better showman. Payback. Class 2 to the makeup area, Courtney Watson, Travis Carnine, RJ Francis, Brock Linnell, Amy Raymond, and Kylie Evans. Please go to the makeup area. There's a little surprise coming up. I'd get him set up right now if I were you. The money that is going for this goes for the pizza. Last year, we made enough money that it came back. The money from last year came back, and we got pizza for you guys. And we're also going to be doing this with the buckles and prizes for tomorrow. And for the Carcass Contest Awards. Get set up fast. We're taking your show sticks away. Oh no.
We're gonna keep these three. You in the cowboy hat, I would like to see the head up a little bit. Uh, that's better. You guys did great. I don't really know what else to say. Oh, round of applause, please.
Clinton Sexton, Brock Linnell, and Heston Callup are moving on to the semifinals. Good job, Class 1. On to the next. So, also congratulations, Class 1, Joe Sullivan, Ruben Harris, Katie Skillman, Ellery Jones, and Ellery Jones.
Put your hands together for a great class 1.
Put your hands together for a great Class 1.
Okay, so
Now entering the ring is Class 2 with Courtney Wallister, Travis Carnine, RJ Francis, Amy Raymond, Kelly Evans, Kylie Evans, and Alan Murdoch. Ian Murdoch. Jan, enter the ring. Adults, do you want to get out for $100 or do you want to stay in? Raise your hand if you want to get out. No? Okay. That's fine. Judges, could you pick 2 top steers this time, please? 2. We have a late entry, Rana Meads, Class 3. Haley Tomlinson, we're going to need you in the warm-up, please. In other words, come on, let's go. Also, for those who are online, this is adult showmanship, where kids torture their parents with all the words that the parents have said to them in the show ring. Show stick getters, get against the wall, please. Thank you, Lindsay Murdoch, for being the world's best pooper scooper in times of need. Doing the things moms do. Well, wives, because her husband is in the ring. Judges, have you made your final selections? Kids, tell your parents to be better showmans. Ian, you're getting buyed out, so you're gonna have to head out of the ring. Oh, so sad. Now he's throwing a little fit. All right, we have our champions.
Let the judges talk. Hey! Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Everybody stay. If Ian was still in here, I'd have him in here instead of Kylie. But it's okay. Your heifer did great. You're welcome. RJ, I like it besides the rope halter. I like that you had a comb. Thank you very much. Mom, heifer was freaking out. Hey, I'm judging, okay? Travis, you did great. He wasn't set up that great half the time. You still wrote better than I do, so it's okay. Whoa, hold on. What? Is Ian buying back in?
All right, we've gotten a bide back in with Mr. Murdoch. He is back in, and he's going to be in class number 3. All right, class number 3 is Doug Bennett, Amy Weisler, Jordan Bennett, Ashley's not in this, Dan Doran, Luke Morgan, Lisa Morgan, Haley Tomlinson, and Bonna Meads, and Josh Mavenkamp. Judges, I would like you to pick 2 from this class. Yeah. And Mr. Doug Bennett. Boys, pick 2 champs. Oh, we got a father-son duo coming in. They both got some Charolais here again. Have another buy-in. Okay, where's your $50? Heather Madison is in with $50. In the ring now is Lisa Morgan. Josh Mavenkamp, also known as the steer judger. Let's see what the boys think about him. I would like to see something. And if he's last, golly, I'll be very surprised. And then Heather Madison. I know there's a few kids who want to chew out their parents in showmanship, and I see a few. Get over here and chew them out, will ya? The money from adult showmanship goes to pay for the pizza in the beef barn and the contestant prizes and the carcass contest. And new for 2024, the champion will receive a belt buckle. We're only taking one show stick this time. From Josh Mavenkamp. The pain. We might as well just box it up and put it in a museum. We have a late entry. Judges. She's making a very, very stylish arrival. Randy Kessler has donated $100 to the adult showmanship. Thank you, Randy, so much. You're the best. Adults, I think you didn't see the questions coming. Let's see how good you know your steers. The kids from Hermiston School District, IT, the adults, we would like to thank you guys for shooting all the videos for the big screen. Thank you guys so much. And their Friday Hawaiian party attire.
How come your mom's not entered?
Ladies, no talking. We got a cone drop. Party fail. Natalie, don't talk crud about me. I'm your daughter. How dare you? Look at Josh with all the ring. He's actually using it. Wowee, I had no idea judges went in the corner. He cut it a corner.
Remind all of you after the selection of champions.
We will take a picture at the backdrop after the champions, so of all of the adults. So please bring your steer, yourself, and your show stick. No steer. Yourself and a show stick to the backdrop. After the champion drive. Judges, have you made your final selections? Judges, are we biased against the ladies? Huh? I mean, look at them. They're all in the corner. Yeah, and you want all the men to be in it and not them. Come on. Show some respect.
Doug, you do a wonderful job. Your show stick, you look like you're jousting. We need to fix that. Josh, wonderful job. Great. Jordan, you look like you've quit. You've got your steer set up a little odd in my lookings, but I like it. You're showing your steer like a dairy cow, and it's not a dairy cow, but I like your shirt, and I'm pretty sure you don't feed them rat poison. Heather, your steer is dirty. I can see the crap on his leg. And Amy, you bribed me, so that's why you get last. We'll just leave these two in and bring everybody else back in that one. I don't know who it was. Can you guys go back over there? Coulter will show you.
We got some judges that are absolutely burning them. Burning up our contestants. Feel the wrath.
So callbacks from class 3.
Callbacks from class 3 is Josh Mavenkamp and Dory Bennett. Doug Bennett.
They'll be joined for the champion round.
They'll be driving for the champion round. Let's see who wins.
So they'll be joined by.
We'll be drawing by Clint Sexton.
They will be joined by.
They will be joined by Clint Sexton, Brock Linnell, and Heston Geller. And Kylie Evans, RJ Francis, and Ian Murdoch. Judges, can I see you over here, please?
Okay. We're giving a bustle.
This is the champion drive. Kids, get over here and torture your parents.
Jake's a late entry into the grand drive.
Oh my gosh, there's Jake Stanley. He is here and he is on it.
Did he pay? Where's the money?
He is here and running into steers.
Like a real cattle buyer right there.
This is the champion drive. Hey, don't whack your steer. I saw that. Jake, were you out roping? I could tell. Gentlemen, what are you doing in the middle of the arena?
I'd like to say there's not very good eye contact in this group.
Nice looking, Jake. Finally, somebody does it. Josh, get your steer's head up higher.
I was told that we're giving out a buckle for this. I didn't know the old people were that important. I'm kidding. Love you all. I think there's some good showmen out here, but there's two people that have watched me and set up their animal pretty dang well every single time. Ian's not set up right. But Jake, you did a great job. You I think team roping's your sport. Now we'll go pick your champion in reserve.
All right, you'll see who is the best adult here right now.
Woohoo! That was a good choice. All right, show six are back. We have our grand champion, and it's time for the reserve. Hopefully the lady gets it. Let's see who's gonna pick. Will it be? Yeah! The lady against all the boys, and the lady prevails. Big round of applause for every adult that has done the adult showmanship. What is it like winning to you because you won against a judge?
Oh, it's been a while since I've won, so it feels nice.
I love how you won against him. I just love that. All right, how do you feel that you won Reserve Grand Champion against a bunch of boys?
It is great. This is my first time ever showing.
Oh my gosh. All right, thank you guys for coming and watching the adult showmanship. Don't forget going about the picture, and thank you guys so much. Boys, get your lawn chairs out. And let's give a round of applause for the judges. They did such a good job here today. All right, thank you guys for watching. See you again next year. Hopefully it'll be more comedy. And thank the Pooper Scoopers. Just keep our arena clean this entire fair. Thank you guys so much.